Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new Transformers review. Yes indeed, it's me Nosy. It is time. On my social media, on my in my Geek Info page and also on the Transformers YouTube community page, I posted a poll and of basically of what to review next. And this figure won by six votes. So this figure won by 6 votes, and yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that participated in my poll, and here is the winning figure, my review on Transformers War of Cybertron Kingdom, Beast Wars Megatron. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, so good. He is so good. His back end for some reason isn't plugging in properly. He might not have tabbed it in properly, but it's cool. It's fine. So, Beast Wars Kingdom, War of Cybertron, Megatron. Yeah, I am ecstatic over this guy. He is incredible. He is a beautiful, beautiful figure. Absolutely love it. It is just such a beautifully proportioned T-Rex mode. The robot mode's also equally as awesome. But just look at the detail on him. Just look at the detail. That head, the teeth, his eyes. There's also like really lovely T-Rex like moulded detail in there. And it's just such a beautiful, for a mass-produced figure that is literally a retail figure, the amount of detail on this thing is just incredible. On the back, on the spine bit here along, it's nice green. Underneath, it has this like a yellowy kind of orangey colour. The legs, really cool. Very reminiscent of his G1. His G1. very reminiscent of his original toy transformation. Yeah, because I've got the original 95, 96 toy as well. And yeah, the way it kind of goes together, and these bits here on the legs, these circular bits, everything, it's just kind of, it is very reminiscent of that. The only nitpick I have is I don't like the white inside the leg bits. I don't really know why they used a white plastic for the hinge of the leg. It kind of, I mean, that is my only niggly issue I have. I know it's supposed to be like a bone. Maybe it's supposed to be like a bone kind of colour, which it kind of is, because it does match his claws and his teeth. It doesn't really need to happen. When you bend your knee or bend your arm, you're not going to see the bone coming out, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, it would have been nice if they coloured that maybe the same colour as his this purple colour, something like that, or you know what I mean. I don't really know why they chose to use a white inside the hinge there. Just a little bit annoying. I just found it kind of breaks up a lot of the beautiful detailing like that he's got on him. But that's the only niggly thing I have in this mode. Obviously, you do see it in robot mode because these are his legs, obviously. But what he does have, if you open the bottom hinge, it doesn't want to do it. No, it won't do it. Or is it the top one? Oh yeah, it's the top one. Yeah, if you open the mouth in a specific area, it's supposed to kind of ratchet out so it opens really wide. It sometimes doesn't do it on mine, but yeah, you can really open that thing. And obviously he's got the whole cannon thing in there as well, so you can really open that damn mouth. Because obviously it is his primary weapon as well. But yeah, just a bit of a swivel there of the tail as well. The legs, the feet have like a pivot and do move slightly, and obviously you do have knee joints. The head can go up, can move as well in this mode, so very, very nice. And obviously these little dino T-Rex hands are like 360, and then they have a little bobble in and out. It is beautiful. So then, let's transform him into robot mode. So it is a fiddly figure. I will warn people that this thing is pretty fiddly, and do not force things into place or anything like that, because this could possibly break if you force things too much. A lot of this figure's beautiful, but it's like the plastic does have kind of a rubbery kind of texture to it with certain parts. There's a lot of pegs. The pegs aren't small, they are kind of like a rectangular black plastic, so they are a bit more robust. But still, just be careful. And plus these things here on the side of his head, they are like hinged as well, so those could pop off. This bit on the back of his head has popped off. It's just like pops back on and off, so be very careful that you could possibly lose that. But anyway, so then, to start off with, these leg bits just pull up, and then this will go like that, revealing all that stuff in there. Then twist that out the way, bring the legs down, then this bit here split open like that, and then you can, if I can remember, twist all this out the way and everything. And then yeah, there's a post and poke there's a post there. Yeah. So now that's happened, it's all wiggly wiggly. So then that then allows you to then bring this forward and then peg it all back into place like that. Then twist that so that bit is upwards. Same here, so these arm bits, something like that. So do his arms. Then the legs, oop, that happens, that's fine. Put it back in. Bring the robot mode head up, clicks into place, like so. And then these bits, this is really, so you just kind of pull them so that they come in on themselves like that, okay? And then that will then allow you to post them together, and then it allows you to, so that you have to pull them in and then really shove them inside there, and then they will allow you then to post them together. These things on the legs, these little things, they pull out, twist upwards, and then post back in again. And now that's the legs now done. Chest and head, the arms are done except for this one. So now these things, like I said, they are on like a spring loaded. So they go in like that, and then it then allows you to fold these parts inward like that. Then all this comes up the back, it comes up, goes, folds in, puts in like that, and then these kind of just rest. These bits just kind of rest like that. Something isn't quite right here, give me a second. That'll do. That's worked okay. And the last thing that I have to transform is, or sort out, is the arm. So this bit here, bring out, and then these side bits you pull out like that, and then they kind of fold back on themselves like that. This bit then twists around, and that kind of creates his claw arm, and then that is him now transformed. So there's Megatron in his rubber bird. There we go. Come closer. So there's Megs. Isn't he beautiful? Look at that head sculpt. The chest, the paint application. You got this lovely like gunmetal grey kind of colour with this purple, and then obviously you got the other accents there. That just pops. It just really beautifully pops. That the colour application on him is just unreal. It is a beautiful figure. It really is. Look at the back. Yes, there is kibble. These things, if you wanted, you could kind of twist them up so they kind of look like go up like that. If you wanted, but no, that's how they're supposed to look. But it does fold in quite well, and it pegs all in there, so nothing's moving, which is good. But I can live with that. You know, it's not the worst kibble in the world, but the amount of figure that you're transforming, I can, you know, it's not too bad at all, really. So then, the articulation. His head is on a ball joint, swivel, 360. His arms can twist. He has a full-on elbow and swivel, and of course, it opens. And then this arm is swivel, forearm can go like that. It does have a little hand, so it can actually, if you've got another weapon, it can hold another weapon, if you want to. Then it has waist, 360 swivel. The legs go there, bend, and then that foot again. It does have a little pivot and can move a little bit. And that's the articulation. It has a good range of articulation. The playability factor on this thing is incredible. You can put it in a lot of really awesome poses. Also, he does have a Predacon symbol on his head, but you might just be able to see there. Yeah, he's a beautiful figure. Absolutely gorgeous. Is he worth the money? He's like nearly, well, when I picked him up, he was about nearly 50 quid, 45 to 50 quid. The amount of engineering on this thing, I can kind of understand why the price tag is about 45 to 50 quid. At least when I picked this thing up, because I had to pre-order this from In Demand Toys. So I can kind of live with paying 45 to 50 quid. It's actually a decent price considering of how much of a figure you're getting, of the ingenuity and the engineering to it. There's a lot going on with the design of this, and yeah, It is expensive for like a normal everyday retail figure. It's not a masterpiece figure, but it's kind of like they took the masterpiece method and then just made it smaller. They just made it a leader class instead of the bigger scale that you would get with a masterpiece. Just give me 1 second. I will go and get Primal so you can get a size comparison. Alright then, so here's Primal, Kingdom, War for Cybertron, Optimus Primal, and here's Megatron. So the scaling on these toys is actually really, really good. I mean, you can see, put them side by side, there's quite a difference. Now, Primal and Megatron, Primal's always been smaller than Megatron, as he is a gorilla after all, and T-Rex are absolutely ginormous compared to a gorilla. So the whole size comparison works really well. They've sized them really well. I've also got Rat Trop, Cheeto and Black Arachnia. I've got a couple more of them on pre-order, and they all really do scale really well. And obviously I've already done a review on Primal, so if you're interested, check the link below, check the link in the description to go and check it out. But both are beautiful figures, really good like updated versions of the characters. So yeah, that's been my review on Kingdom, War for Cybertron, Beast Wars, Megatron. Thank you very much again to those that voted in the poll, and hope you enjoyed the review. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more reviews very soon. And my next review, even though it was like the second most popular voted figure in my poll, I believe it was Movie Masterpiece Barricade. So I will be my next review will likely be on that figure at some point down the line. So thank you again for the support. See you soon. Stay awesome, and bye bye for now.